This week on CTV, we look back at a successful fall musical and football season. We also have some leftover excitement about the Kansas City Royals. So stay tuned for this week's episode of CTV. Chrisman students held the annual fall musical this past weekend. As CTV's John Mars tells us, everyone involved is very pleased with the results.
Enchanted Sleeping Beauty was put on last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and the students stated that the turnout was very good.
We actually had a really good turnout. We had big audiences and a lot of little kids there, and since it was a children's musical, it was very interactive, and I think that the kids really enjoyed it.
The turnout was pretty good. Friday and Saturday were a little bigger than Thursdays, but that's to be expected because of a weekend, but overall we had a lot of people come.
With a whole lot of hard work and effort to make the play happen, how did the students think they did last weekend?
I think I did pretty well. I was a little sick for most of it, but everyone said that it went really well and that it was probably the best that we've done.
Personally, I think I did really well. I enjoyed singing the songs, and it was my last musical here, so it was really enjoyable to perform it with some of my best friends.
With Enchanted Sleeping Beauty's spell broken, we cannot wait to see what's next for the William Chrisman Theater Department.
We're doing a play called The Uninvited for our winter play, and the auditions are, I think, next week.
For Nicole Blanchard, I'm John Mars III, reporting for CTV.
The football season came to a disappointing end a couple of weeks ago, but as CTV's Adriana Bell tells us, our boys can still be proud because they made school history.
On October 23rd, the William Chrisman football boys hosted the first district game, defeating the Winnetonka Griffins 48-13. It was the first time a Chrisman team won a postseason game. Their season came to a crushing end 1 week later against rival Truman. Coaches say they're still proud of how the season turned out.
I think we had a pretty successful season compared to last year, going 4-7 as compared to 1-9. That's just a testament to the leadership from our seniors and the time and commitment that our players put in for this season.
The players also felt good about the season, but wish it would have lasted longer.
Overall season, I feel like we did good.
I feel like the season went good. We did some good things this year.
I wish we at least would have got to play Ford again.
We also made school history, and we hope to get better next year.
The boys ended their season 4-7, but made history for William Chrisman High School and improved greatly from last year. Coaches see it as a sign of better things to come.
We have a good group of kids coming back from our seniors to our sophomores that are going to continue that process and continue to build and work to be better next year than we were this year. And I think we have a lot of pieces that are coming back to where we can be more successful next year as opposed to this year.
With Emily Burgard, I'm Adriana Bell reporting for CTV.
More than a week later, and the Royals are still the buzz of the town. The first World Series title in 30 years meant a blue snow day for all of us, as CTV's Janelle McKelvey tells us the excitement over their success is still in full effect.
City officials estimated 800,000 people attended the parade and rally at Union Station on Tuesday, November 3rd.
The parade in downtown Kansas City was awesome, seeing each and every player up close as they exited their vehicles. We stood at the end of the parade route, and then we were able to go over and catch the pep rally as well.
We talked to some of our own Royal fans here at Chrisman about their favorite players and what they like about them.
I guess I would say my favorite player is Escobar. And the reason I say Escobar is there's nothing he can't do. He hits well. He runs well. He is obviously an awesome defender.
My favorite player on the team is Lorenzo Kane, because I played the outfield, and he is an excellent outfielder.
Even though the season is over, the Chrisman community is still showing their Royal spirit and can't wait until next year.
Go Royals.
Go Royals.
Go Royals.
Go Royals!
And we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see you move it. club, party rock. Looking for your girl, she on my jock.
Lock it up!
Did you buy anything at Market Day? The Youth Entrepreneur Business class held Market Day on Wednesday. The students sold food from different restaurants including Subway, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and more. Some students even sold different snacks including cake pops and chips. Look forward to more information about Market Day on next week's episode of CTV. Not everyone is able to stop at 7-Eleven in the morning for their favorite drinks or snacks. So for those students, there's the Chrisman Cafe.
There are many students that work while going to school, but here at Crispin we have students that work at school. Special education students run the Crispin Cafe for the whole student body. They started it 7 years ago.
The reason that it was started is so that we could teach some job skills that will become important for them after they leave high school. So we just try to teach them the soft skills that employers look for. Just give them get them ahead of the game a little bit in that respect.
Students hold specific jobs in the cafe.
I'm the cashier. I'm the charge of it. I also take orders and do deliveries, and sometimes maybe a little extra like doing the dishes and cleaning up.
Money and stocking, delivering.
Students working the cafe are learning specific job skills that will benefit their future. For Mallory Thompson, I'm Brian Tanis reporting for CTV.
That's it for this week's episode of CTV. As always, go Royals!
Bring it to us and we win. Kansas City, we hold the title. World champions. KC-Mo, roll. I'm representing KC-Mo, roll. Y'all ain't messing with